How's everyone doing today, guys? BirdCrown88 YouTube video time. But what today is going to be is there's been some questions about NHL 24, what people have asked me on the channel, what people have been asking me over at Twitch, and I just thought I'd take a couple of minutes here just to answer a couple of these questions real quick. It's not going to be a long video, but it's going to be a good one, so I hope you do enjoy it. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that comment section down below with any questions you have. And the questions that I see, I'll do my best to answer them if I can. But what we're going to start with is the most recent one with all the news that has been coming out about the community play testing. And one big thing I've been asked probably last little bit is, am I gonna get the NHL 24 community play testing? And no, I'm not gonna sign up for it. It's not really something that interests me a lot. One, you can't show any gameplay from it. So really, you're just checking out gameplay. And something we noticed in October is gameplay changes drastically from what you test. So what you're looking at and what you're checking, yes, will help out. But there's lots of people that are interested in that. So I'm going to leave that to them and let them get into it, put their hours into it to test it and give their honest and good feedback that way. But it's not something that interests me. So no, I will not be signing up for it. I'll just keep playing NHL 23 and enjoying that, and then when 24 comes out, I will, I'll get into NHL 24, obviously, right when it comes out, which brings us to our next question. Somebody said, when do we think the pre-order will be coming out? I believe the pre-order will be coming out probably the end of August. I think early September might be a little late, but I see end of August, like August 22nd range, would be a good time, I think, the NHL 24 pre-order would come out, and what they're going to give with it, who knows. But yeah, so to answer that, end of August would be when you could start seeing pre-orders for NHL 24. Loyalty packs. That was something that was asked about. Do you think they're going to mess up the loyalty packs, or do you think they're going to give us the loyalty packs right away this year instead of the delay that we had in this current year? And my response to that is I don't think we're going to get loyalty packs at all this year, because last year we weren't supposed to get them. It was a miscommunication between a couple of people that worked at EA. And yeah, whether we were supposed to get them and somebody promised them that shouldn't have, or somebody thought we weren't supposed to get them, but yet everyone else had the plan on giving them to them, we don't really know. The way it looked in October when NHL 23 first came out and how everything was set up was we were supposed to get them and we weren't supposed to get them. And I'm leaning towards the side that they really didn't want to give them to us, but it was advertised that we were going to get them, so they ended up giving them to us later. But I don't think NHL 24 we're going to have loyalty packs at all. I feel like they're doing away with that. We'll just have to wait and see. The trailer, NHL trailer, I believe you'll see that August 15th. That'll be just a stock block trailer, and then throughout a period from August 15th to the next couple of weeks, that's when you'll see them, like a month from there, from the 15th on. That's when you'll see them once a week dropping eShul and HUT and gameplay and stuff like that. But yeah, the trailer, we're still probably about 2-3 weeks away from that, I would imagine. Now with the trailer comes a release date. When do we think we're gonna get release date news? It always seems to be the second Friday in October. I wish they would go back to September. I really do. But I would put everything on the second weekend in October, which would be October 13th, and early access giving it to you October 10th. So if you're looking at, taking some time off to play NHL, I know a lot of people get hyped up for NHL right at the start of the year, me being one of them, and I probably will be taking a week off of work to just get through the checklist of items that you want to get through, which is your challenges, your little bit of market work to build up your coin roll, everything that you do to get out of the way, so then when you get into just cruise mode, you can just play squad battles, rivals, and champs. Which, speaking about squad battles, rivals, and champs, brings us to our next question. What's one or two things that you're really looking for or hoping for that is on the top of your wish list for NHL 24? Plain and simple, that's going to be another game mode. I'm not talking about oversaturating all like game modes and just adding. I do understand that if they add something, they've got to get rid of something. Maybe they get rid of HUT champs and they add draft champs back. I know that's something everyone's been asking for, something people really want, and I would love to have it back. And unlike qualifying for HUT champs, draft champs, you spend about 15,000 coins to get into it. You draft a team, you go play them, you get as many wins as you can, and you get rewarded based on that. So I really do hope that's something they bring back, and I would be okay losing HUT champs to bring back draft champs. I do think rivals need to vamp up, maybe a season type situation where you play 14 games, and if you win 10 of those 14 games, you go to the playoffs where you win a Stanley Cup, something like what Madden had a couple years back. I really think rival seasons like that would really spice it up a little bit. They can keep their divisions to keep the competitiveness in each division alive, but I really think swaying away from the rival system we've got now into more of a hockey seasonal system where you get 14 games in your season to qualify for a 3-game playoffs, and if you win those 3 games in a row, you go and play a Stanley Cup game against somebody else that's done the same thing. I think that's something that we could do, and if you win the Stanley Cup, guaranteed rewards based on the division you're in of a certain player. I think that's something they could look at. And then squad battles, I do believe squad battles could be tweaked a little bit, so who's first, who's second isn't totally random, but that is not something that I think EA needs to worry about or put at the top of their order right away. I think their online stuff could be altered before we worry about squad battles. And then secondly, I really wish they would add something like a level master. I don't think they're going to do it where they add such a big player like Wayne Gretzky or Mario Lemieux as a level master, but it would be really nice to see them add some sort of experience point system where if you play a rivals game, you get 400 experience to go towards your level master, and every 5 levels you get collectibles to put towards a level master card you get at the start of the year, and you can work that card up as you go throughout the year. Every 2 months they give you another 5 levels or 10 levels for more collectibles, and then in between those 5 levels they can give you coins, packs, seasonal collectibles, power-up collectibles. They can give you other stuff in between those 5 levels, like what Madden did. I know I revert back to Madden, but Madden has so many nice features for their players outside of just playing the game, right? Like that's one thing that the level would add is doesn't matter what game mode you're playing, it's progression, and it gives us something new that doesn't alter or doesn't drag down other game modes and pull people from that. Now, when I brought Mario up and Gretzky up, it would be nice if at the start of the year, the only way you could get Mario and Gretzky is you had that choice where it's like, okay, Team Mario or Team Gretzky, you got to pick one, and whichever one you pick is going to be your level master. And as you level up, you power up your Mario and your Gretzky, so you know every time you meet somebody, you're going to be like, hey, that guy picked Mario over Gretzky, or hey, that guy picked Gretzky over Mario. And you know you're not going to find a team with both of them, and it's going to make you have a choice and commit you to a choice right out the gate. Where that is a little bit of a negative, and EA would never go for it, is Mario and Gretzky are big money makers for them. They're a big chase card, and when you have a big chase card, people rip packs, people go out the store, and people try to get them. So I don't see EA giving you like a Mario or a Gretzky as a case like that, but somebody that they own the rights to still in that I think is Patrice Bergeron. He just retired, but with 24 already under the way when he's retired, he might still be in this game as a regular card. They could take him out of the game as a regular card, make him a hut level master. You get him at the start of the year at like a 70 overall. They throw some objectives that you have to do with that card to get him up to like an 80. And then throughout the year, you can, with experience, unlock more collectibles to power him up and eventually have a 99 Patrice Bergeron. I think that's something they could look at. That would be the biggest thing on my wish list is level master. But like I said, guys, it's just going to be a short video about NHL 24, a couple of things that people have asked me, and I keep just giving answers on it, and I figure, hey, if some people are asking me these questions, maybe more people have those questions and they're wondering too. So I hope you did like the video. I hope this answered any questions you had, and I appreciate you for watching. But until next time, guys, ciao ciao.